The brightness of this day has given me the opportunity to bring you this video. Welcome back to my channel, Winging It with Esim. My name is Esim. So, it is morning. It's almost 8:30 last night. So, I have all the timestamps written down. I haven't really gone back to look at them. I was hoping that I would be able to record all the times that he woke up and fed and slept without having to actually talk in any part of the video. But after I pumped and went back to the room, it has necessitated that I speak this morning. So when I went back to the room, I think I went back to the room around 4, just a few minutes after 4. Richard had managed to put him to sleep. I think he used a pacifier, so they were both sleeping on the bed, and Cuckoo was sleeping like on my side of the bed. Basically, so there was a very I was nearly falling off the bed, and I didn't want to move him, otherwise I knew he would wake up. So I just took the small corner they had left for me like that, literally at the edge of the bed. But the thing is that I was coughing. I've been coughing. So I was lying there and then I coughed, and then he kind of like startled awake, but he kind of still settled in and everything. No, but at a point, just a few minutes later, I coughed and he woke up. So Richie grabbed him and then put the pacifier back in his mouth and managed to soothe him to sleep. So he slept until roughly about, I think, 10 minutes to 5. And then he woke up. So this time when he woke up, I couldn't, no camera, nothing. I was just tired. I was tired. So I just turned and lay on my side, and then I fed him, and then he slept. So I put the breast in his mouth and he slept back, and then I just fell asleep. I fell asleep and I woke up around, I think Sarah woke up around 5:30. So that's when I woke up. And then he went back to bed. So I slept again until about a little after 6. So last night this boy just showed me Pepe. Now, usually what would happen is he would sleep 3 hours. When I put him down in the evening to sleep, he would sleep 3 hours before waking up to feed, and then after that he would wake up every 2 hours. Strangely, that's how Serum used to be as well. So the thing is, if I put him down, maybe after dinner I keep feeding him. If at any point in time I put him down to go and take my bath and do everything and then come and continue while Richie holds on to him, then that one, immediately I put him in his cot, I go to bed so that I get that 3 hour stretch of sleep before he wakes up. But this time around I hadn't had my bath. So when I put him down and then he slept, and then by the time I was coming to bed, I went to bath and everything. By the time I was coming to bed, it was like 45 minutes after he had slept, and then he woke up a little later and just fed for like 60 minutes and he was gone again. So I'd have gotten a little, like, at least an hour more of sleep if I had been ready for bed at the time I put him down for bed, which was around 10 o'clock ish. I pumped, and I think I'll add that clip here. Usually I've been lazy about pumping, to be honest. I have a bit of a stash in the freezer, but it could be better. My plan was to pump at least 3 times a day, and that would include a dawn pumping, but I have just been tired, so I've been lazy about it. Sometimes I would pump around midnight, and the pumping in the night is usually dependent on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling too sleepy, too tired, I won't bother. But if I realize that I have some energy and I just put him down and I have some energy, I'll just go and pump to empty out my breast, because like he has to remove more milk to make more milk. basically. Yeah, so that is it. So I pumped that one time, and then this is me. We are tired. I'm going to calculate. So basically, I've only slept like cumulatively 3 hours or 3.5 hours. We are tired. Like I'm tired. So at least we are still on leave, so I can catch some sleep during the day when he's sleeping. When they say sleep when baby sleeps, some people say it's impossible, but I feel like it depends on how you plan things around the baby sleeping. Sometimes when my mom is done bathing him and then I feed him right now, he just finished bathing, so I'm feeding him. When he sleeps and I put him down, I would go and eat breakfast and do one or two things. So by the time I realize, like some 30, 45 minutes has passed, but I can still catch some sleep before he wakes up. So if you decide that there's a particular nap time that you will take and that is when you will sleep, then do it. Then the other ones, you know that when he's sleeping, you are working on this or you're doing that. Otherwise, you'll be very tired. So that's all I have to say. Um, yeah, last night was an outlier. Not an outlier. It happens a bit, but mostly he would sleep 3 hours, wake up, feed, and go back to sleep immediately. Wake up 2 hours later, I would feed him maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes. He would go back to sleep. Usually at dawn, yes, I was telling my mom at dawn, I don't have energy at all. That's why I've not even been pumping at dawn like I used to with Sarah. I can't even sit to feed the boy when he wakes up around 4 o'clock, 4:30. I can't even sit to feed him. I just pick him from his cot and put him in between Richie and I just lie down and feed him, and I'm sleeping while he's feeding. And then when he's done, he just falls asleep. I cannot. So that sideline also really helps with getting some rest. So usually that's what happens. I sit to feed him the first time he wakes up. The second time he wakes up, yeah, I would sit to feed him. But the third time, dawn, we are all lying down to sleep and eat. Sleep and eat simultaneously. We are multitaskers, okay? So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video.